I need to say something that sounds insane. I'm 16 years old. I made $197,000 last year, and sometimes I still feel like I'm behind in life. Yeah, behind. Not every day, not all the time. But it hits me, and if you're watching this right now, chances are you feel it too. That quiet voice that says, everyone else is ahead. Why am I not there yet? What am I doing with my life? Here's the truth no one says out loud. You're not behind. You're just measuring your life using someone else's scoreboard. And that scoreboard is rigged. Every time you scroll, your brain compares their highlight reel to your unfiltered reality. Of course, you lose that comparison. You're supposed to. You're watching people show the 1% of their life that looks impressive and comparing it to your 100%. That's a guaranteed loss. Now, here's the weird part. You probably look at me and think I'm ahead. Made $197,000. Built social media pages from my bedroom. Looks like I'm winning, right? And yeah, I'm grateful. But you don't see the nights I'm stressed trying to balance high school and running pages that thousands of people depend on daily. The pressure of thinking, what if I can't repeat this next year? The anxiety of knowing the internet can switch up at any moment. You see numbers, you don't see the weight behind them. And if I can feel behind while doing well, then clearly this feeling isn't about results, it's about comparison. Let me tell you about the goalpost problem. The first day I ever got monetized on YouTube was the same week I was sitting in class, bored out of my mind. I remember thinking, if I can just make a few $100s a month, I'll finally relax. A few months later, I was making thousands. Did I relax? No. My brain said, okay, cool, now make it consistent. Then, okay, cool, now prove you can do it again. Then, okay, cool, but what if someone younger is doing more? The goalposts just kept moving. That's not ambition. That's anxiety pretending to be ambition. And if you don't catch it early, you can hit every goal you've ever dreamed of and still feel like you're losing. Most people think the solution is to catch up. More money, better body, better grades, more followers, better everything. But here's the truth. If your brain is addicted to comparison, you could become a millionaire and still feel behind because the target never stops moving. So what do you actually do? Here's what changed everything for me. Step one, pick one scoreboard, not 10 goals, not 6 different areas. One, for the next 30 days, because when you chase 10 things at once, you fail at all 10 and hate yourself even more. Pick the one area where if it improved, your life would feel lighter. Maybe it's money, maybe it's fitness, maybe it's your content, maybe it's grades, maybe it's learning a skill. And here's the uncomfortable rule. If you don't know which one to pick, pick the one you've been avoiding. That's usually the real one. Step two, create one daily win. This is where people mess up. They try to become a superhero overnight. I'm going to grind 4 hours a day. No, you're not. You'll do it for 3 days, burn out, and feel worse. Instead, create one small, measurable win, something you can complete even on a bad day. For me, when I was building my pages, the win wasn't make a viral video, it was post, learn one thing, improve one thing. That's it. Some videos were terrible, some were mid, some popped off, but the win was I showed up. That's how $197,000 happened. Not genius. Reps. Relentless boring reps. Confidence doesn't come from thinking about your future, it comes from stacking proof. Step three, earn your scroll. This is the cheat code. No scrolling until your daily win is done. Because comparison before output equals failure, if you scroll first, you start the day feeling behind. Then you try to build your life from insecurity. That never works. From now on, earn your scroll, win first, consume later. If you actually do this for 30 days, something shifts. Not motivation, momentum. You start feeling forward motion. And when you feel forward motion, that I'm behind voice gets quieter. Let me make this aggressive for a second. Most people don't feel behind because they're failing. They feel behind because they spend 3 hours a day watching other people win. You can't build your life while obsessing over someone else's. That's self-sabotage disguised as inspiration. Even now, at 16, making $197,000, I still have days where I feel behind, but now I know what to do. I don't spiral, I don't compare, I don't invent some imaginary future in my head. I focus on one win, one real measurable action, and that shuts up the noise. So if you're feeling behind right now, you're not broken, you're not late, you're not failing, you're just using the wrong scoreboard. Pick one lane. Pick one win, give yourself 30 days. Stop measuring your life by people who aren't living it. If you're serious about this, comment 30 inches below and tell me what scoreboard you're choosing. Money, fitness, content, school, skill. I'll help you define your daily win because once you build momentum, you'll realize you were never behind. You were just distracted. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one.